let's welcome, as we're in for Dan Patrick, a guy from the Dan Patrick Show, one of the Danettes, our dude Marvin. What's up, Marvin?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Marvin, we're welcoming you to your own show. How's that?
Little weird that I'm at home feeding my dog and feeding my son, and like, oh, you know what? I guess I'll go into work today.
Hey, man, it's great to see you, dude.
Man, same here.
What's up, man? So you and I are both Niners fans, and I know I need some backing up on this because I'm accused often of totally playing the role of Homer when it comes to the Niners. Am I terribly optimistic, or do you also feel like the window is not closed yet?
Oh, I'm Homer Simpson. I'm with you. Like I don't think it's closed only because of what the Niners did last year with all of the injuries, and we still won 11, 12 games. And we ended up losing all that, yeah. We ended up losing to the eventual Super Bowl champion, obviously the Seahawks that are in the same division as the 49ers. So, like, I'm not going to put my money down that they'll go to the Super Bowl or anything, but it wouldn't shock me if they made another playoff run just only because of the job that Shanahan did with these guys last year.
And think of all the pieces the Niners are missing last year. And
even at their worst.
And they went into the final week of the season. Had they had beaten the Seahawks in the final week, they would have been the 1 seed. And now everyone's healthy for now.
And you got that Stribling guy you keep talking about.
Stribling, Mike Evans. Like I don't know.
Rich keeps talking about Stribling. Are you high on him too, Marvin?
Huh?
Stribling. You high on this guy?
Oh, no. I said Han just to make sure we change the subject. I'm not high on him like that, but if he turns out to be a real player, it wouldn't surprise me, but I'm not like super high on him, though.
No. So we do something, Marvin. We do something called schedule watching. I think let's just zip through the 49ers schedule. Hit it, Sam. Let's go.
The Rich loves to look at the schedule game.
Schedule watching. Yeah. I go through every game and we decide.
You got to be fair, though. I feel like Marvin's going to be realistic when it comes to this, which is good. Because Rich is crazy about his 49ers.
We've done this with a few teams so far. And what do we come up with that I think the Cardinals might win a game?
A game, yeah.
A game.
Yeah, but they're projected to win about 4. I think the over is 4.
I think they're bad news.
Danny G and I think maybe up to 7 games.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Love's already hurt.
He's going to be better than we think.
All right, so this first game in Australia. I hate it too, but I think I'm realistic in saying I'm okay giving them an L. However, do you know the 49ers and Rams have a completely different approach to this game as far as travel? Did you see this? Where the Niners are going to be there for a little while, where the Rams are like going in, they're playing, and they're going home. So I'll still give them an L, but I don't like it.
Okay, so they start off 0-1, right? We all agree?
Wait, can I ask a question? Now, is this a home game for the Niners or?
It has the Rams listed as a home game. So.
Okay.
I you could argue that maybe down the line this is a little splitsky, Niners with the next one. Then game 2 against the Dolphins.
W
1-1. Cardinals.
Okay.
Oh, big dub.
Now we're looking at 2-1. Broncos at the Niners.
Ooh.
2-2. I mean, it's a good one. At the Niners, though, I'll give it to you. Honestly, I will. I don't know what you guys think.
Marvin, crazy to say.
If everybody's healthy, you got that.
We joke about no one knows anything at this point in the season, but we all pretend. But I don't know. Healthy? 3-1. I'm giving it to them. 3-1. 3-1 at the Seahawks. Well, can we say all right? We'll take an L there, maybe, or no?
We'll take an L. Okay.
3-2. Commanders 4-2.
Yep.
Falcons 5-2.
Yep.
Raiders.
6-2.
6-2. Now we're looking at 2.
I agree.
Cowboys.
That's a battle in the Bay.
Cowboys 7-2.
Yep.
Vikings 8-2.
Ooh.
Where's
the game at?
San Francisco.
Oh, W.
8-2. And now Seahawks. We gave them the first, so are we going to take the second?
Oh yeah, split.
So 9-2.
Oh, we're the greatest team ever. Come on, keep going.
Giants 10-2.
10-2.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Big 10. Too many question marks with the
Big
Giants.
10.
Yeah.
Wait, so wait a minute.
I agree.
Did you give the Rams the first one? Because if you give the 49ers the second one, 11-2.
You know what you're not factoring in here, though? There's always that surprise, right? Like it could be Danny G's Raiders that totally surprised you because you took your foot off the pedal that week.
No surprise.
All right, okay. So what is it? 10-2 now?
We're 11-2.
11-2.
Chargers and then the Chiefs.
Man,
Split.
I think we split those.
Okay.
We don't win both of those. Those are two good teams right there.
And back to back, that's tough.
12-3.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Eagles.
Another tough one.
I give the Eagles that one.
Okay.
Too good of a team.
And then Cardinals.
Oh, come on.
13-4, Marvin. 13-4.
13-4. Big dreaming or realistic?
Big dream. Come on.
Yeah. You forgot. Yeah, Rich, you totally forgot injuries and like.
No, this will not apply.
Again, maybe a surprise win for somebody else. But they're going to be decent. The schedule gets tougher, though, as the season goes on. You got to start off strong here to really lock it in. I forgot how tough it got at the end. Marvin, your thoughts?
There's one game that would scare me, and that's the Falcons. The Falcons last year, to me, were the most frustrating team in the football because of all of the weapons that they had, and they had nothing to show for it. So, and it's in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to go to that game after a night at Magic City. So,
by the way, can I tell you?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Magic City. Let me tell you about Magic City.
I want to hear about you and DP in Magic City. No, but hold on.
You bringing Dan to Magic City?
Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. But, back to your Falcons. I mean, the quarterback situation is a little sketchy there. Even if they lose that game, 12-5, 49ers are set up for a pretty nice season if all goes according to Rich's schedule watching plan. And health is a factor, obviously.
I mean, if you bring Dan to Magic City,
he
has to make an announcement. Welcome to the Cheek Show.
Yeah, I've seen Rich in action at Magic City. Of course, on eating wings is what I saw. Is that really your plan, though, Marvin? You going to be out there for that?
I'm trying right now. I'm trying to just see if I can get myself down there. I mean, I can't get down there, and then I just want to make sure I'm back in Connecticut for Monday morning for the show.
It's tough to do with those games, right?
Those are always tough.
About Magic City, and he's there with his kids and his family and everything, and he has
in close proximity.
Yeah, you're not getting mean mugged by wifey in vicinity, or no?
No. Because the funny thing is, I'm not a real patron of those type of establishments. Magic City's the one, and we did Celebrity Family Feud down in Atlanta, and my wife was like, "Well, you have to go." You don't go anywhere else. You don't do nothing. You don't do anything.
Right. Okay. All right. And of course, the wings are the real deal. That's not just a story, by the
way. We have a Magic City story, Marvin, where Covino was being like lame as usual. So we are down there doing a listener event, and of course, some listeners are like, "Yo, we got to bring you guys to Magic City." Covino goes, "I'm going to stay in the car."
I was spent, dude. I was beat. I really was. It was a little mix of everything.
So the only spent you're trying to do is spend the money.
Yeah. And so Covino is doing this whole, bro, I'm tired. So he is like, "I'm going to stay in the car."
Oh,
we start walking up to Magic City. We start walking up to the establishment. All of a sudden, our car alarm starts going off. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? We're making a scene because all of a sudden there's a car making all this hell of a noise in the parking lot. We go back like, "Covino, what happened?" This alarm keeps going off. It's interpreting Covino as a child we left in the back seat. So the car alarm wouldn't go off. And I'm like, and meanwhile,
so I'm sitting there in the car trying to sleep, people looking at me, knocking on the windows. Embarrassing, dude.
Marvin, let me ask you.
But I did go in.
You said the Celebrity Family Feud you guys did. What was that experience like, by the way?
It was crazy, just only because, we do a TV show every single day, but when we were on the set, everyone got nervous. Like even Dan got nervous and was like, "Man, I can't even believe we're here." So I consider us, the Danettes, almost like, you guys watch the show Entourage. You guys seen it.
Yeah.
Dan is Vinny Chase, and we're Turtle and Drama and E and those guys.
Yeah.
Look, wherever he goes, we're sure to follow. And just being on stage and like, man, Steve Harvey's right there. That is amazing.
What's his mustache as glorious as I remember?
Even more so. In person,
yeah,
it was beautiful. It was an unbelievable experience. And I'm glad, man, shout out to Rich Eisen and those guys, but man, I'm happy we won.
Let me tell you, was it instinctual that you have to say, good answer? Like, is that like, do you feel like when you're there, you have to say, good answer?
No, because at the Dan Patrick Show, we don't encourage one another.
Good answer. Yeah, you guys, I know you guys are quick to, not encourage each other's takes on something.
That is a wild story, though. A guy that's on TV every day, you're nervous to be in that moment. Yeah. And Rich and I have been on a few game shows before, and I know the feeling. It's like you stop being able to think in that moment. The lights are just extra bright. You're put under pressure. It's so awkward. And then you got Steve Harvey there. That's got to be wild, dude. That's got to be nerve-wracking. Hey, we wanted to ask you this since we got Marvin here from the Dan Patrick Show and the Danettes. Not only
on the Dan Patrick Show.
On the Dan Patrick Show. This is kind of wild. What's your day-to-day when it comes to your prep and things like that? What's that like? Do you guys have a text chain? How do you guys communicate?
Are you guys all meet at the man cave? What's your day-to-day like with the boys?
So normally it usually starts the day before. It's like if there's a big game on, we have a group chat. And so it's Dan, the Danettes, and Mario. You guys met Mario, our director. And we usually have a text chain of anything that went on the previous night. And then the next morning, we all meet up probably an hour before the show and kind of do a rundown of what we'll talk about. And the beauty about radio is, and you guys know this firsthand, whatever comes to our heads, and, we're big on doing a left turn. Yeah. So if we could talk about Dan going to the movies and seeing The Odyssey, that might be a segment. And a lot of times, a lot of people consume our show for the non-sports stuff.
The left turns. I agree. That's why we love filling in for you, because we feel like your audience gets what we do too. Because
that's why we only get minimal hate when we're filling in for Dan Patrick, because that's what we're good at.
Oh, I was going to say, who on the group chat is a little too texty? Who on the Danette group chat? Maybe one too many texts here and there.
Fritzy.
Hey, here's another question. Rich and I wonder about this a lot. When you're a big dog like Dan Patrick, right? And the rest of the crew has to take all those HR course tests for iHeart or whatever, right? You always have to take those human resource tests.
Who does it for Dan?
By the way, I have a trick. Here's the trick. Ready? The lamest answer is always the answer.
Yeah, the lamest.
You don't have to pay any attention. It's always the lamest answer. And that's the one. Correct. Yeah. So when you're taking all these human resource tests, does Dan actually do it? Because sometimes you got to sit through these miserable courses. Because
we had to do one this week, and I'm like, there's no way Dan or Colin's doing these tests.
I don't believe Dan and Colin are doing these things for sure.
Well, I'll say first off, Scott Shapiro, I pay the most attention to all of my testing.
Yeah, he's kissing it.
That's funny.
But, so I'm not sure if Dan does it or not, but I know the Danettes and everybody in the building has to. That's a really good question.
I always feel like I always assume he's like, Fritz, you just keep pressing next. Just keep pressing next.
No, honestly, I think you get to a stage where he's Dan Patrick. Yeah. He doesn't have to. They'll send him the emails and they do their part of we sent them the reminders. Yeah. He doesn't, and that's the end of the story. Maybe. That's my guess. That's only a guess. We don't know.
Now, I'll tell you this. He would never have Fritzy take anything for him.
That's not the way to go.
Right. Paulie would be the one. If anybody were to do his training and all that, for iHeart and HR, Paulie would be the one to do it.
We got Marvin here from the Dan Patrick Show. Covino and Rich in for Dan Patrick. We love partying with Marvin. It's great to see him.
Yeah, Marvin's, I will say, of all the Danettes and everyone part of the Dan Patrick crew, Marvin, I feel like every time we're at a big event, you're the guy we love to hang with the most. I think maybe you're the only guy that wants to hang with us. So maybe that's
we might have to meet one last question, though, before you go, because we're going to talk about it later on if we have time. Magic Johnson says not to boo LeBron James when he
returns.
I just want to know your thoughts on that, because I know you guys talk a lot about LeBron and the Lakers and stuff like that. So, your thoughts? Should there be restrictions on booing LeBron?
No, I mean, they can boo him if they want, but they'll just be ungrateful because people always forget this. Think about what the Lakers were before LeBron James got there.
Exactly.
And I always say this. I was like, man, and I love Kobe. I said, people think about the 60-point game, his last game against Utah. That was the Lakers' 15th win of the regular season. That was their final game.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I said, he came in here, he traded away the Young Bucks, and you got Anthony Davis. How they didn't keep that 2020 team together is beyond me, but I digress. I was like, look, and people, oh my goodness. Sorry.
Well, let's say you're there. Let's say you're there, Marvin.
Yes.
Are you giving him his?
I think he deserves.
Like you're being respectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Maybe
Like,
we'll talk about it later.
It's sorry, and I'm going to keep going because I'm on my show. So
Go on.
So my thing about the bubble in 2020 is the Lakers had the best record in basketball when COVID happened.
People forget
So let's not act like they were the 8th seed, and then it's like, oh, we've had 4 months off, and now we're in the bubble, and now all of a sudden, we go on this run. No. They were already really good, and they were already really loaded, and they were poised to win. And on top of this, the Clippers that season, my big issue with the Clippers was they were trying to win Los Angeles. The Lakers were trying to win the NBA title.
Agree.
With the whole LA our way. Man, win the NBA title. What do you mean win LA?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I always give that bubble championship maybe even a little more credit where people don't want to give it credit.
Exactly. I agree.
Well,
like what home court advantage do they have?
Yeah. Danny said we have a hard out, so we got to go. Marvin, you know this. You're the guy.
Yes.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, Marvin, we love you. Thanks for giving us time, man.
Yes. Thank you, guys.